Very
Let me
nice.
tell you how to make a fire. I got a merit badge for this one. Scoot back, baby Herman. You don't want to burn your weenie.
Need any help, little camper?
Of course not. I'm a regular mountain man. Oh, man. Talk about babes in the woods.
I must say, you do look like you know what you're doing. Have a nice lunch, boys. And remember, only you can prevent forest fires.
She said the line. Harpy Singe, Grand Theft Finland, Institutional Black Pass, welcome back, ladies. Elliot Trust as well.
Autistic people frequently get labeled as self-absorbed narcissists. But is this in fact true? Are most autistic people self-centered narcissists? Let's talk about it. Studies show an estimated 0 to 6.4% of autistic people also have NPD, narcissistic personality disorder. This percentage is really low. So why are autistic people sometimes labeled as self-centered or narcissistic? There are some overlaps in how autistic people socialize and interact with others that is probably the reason for this perception. And quick note.
I mean, you would have to go and get diagnosed for it, right? For narcissism. The fucking autism is diagnosed when they're fucking toddler, right? This you have to go when you're a fucking adult.
To 6.4% of autistic people.
Like, this research is useless. Absolutely useless.
And quick note, this isn't meant for any diagnostic purposes, but just to spotlight why this could be misunderstood in the context of being autistic and having a different neurotype. So let's talk about this perception, some overlaps in how these could appear, and then key differences between autism and NPD. Reasons why autistics are labeled self-centered that can sometimes appear similar to narcissism. Let's start with the social challenges. Being autistic is partially defined by social challenges beyond what's considered normal based on non-autistic standards. And I have to admit, there are certain tendencies that autistic people, myself included, have that can appear pretty self-centered. But are they really? Let's dive in. Autistic people often care more about facts than feelings. If you're wrong, it's hard for us to let that go, especially if it's something we have already fact-checked and are certain is incorrect. It's not about being a know-it-all, although it can appear that way. It's because something is incorrect, and we want to fix that. We want to correct the error, but it can seem to others that autistics are stubborn.
Many adults get diagnosed as autistic now because of our better understanding, like people obsessed with trains. Yeah, I didn't say they don't. All I said is that no one goes to get fucking checked for narcissism, right?
Eye contact is hard. And not making eye contact.
So the statistics is skewed as fuck.
And if we're not focused on you, that must mean it's because we're rude and thinking only about ourselves, right? Wrong. Eye contact can be hard for the sensory issues and the way it feels for many autistic people. It's like we're peering into your soul, and we're not ready for that because we don't need that. Don't do it to me, bruh. We're not making eye contact, but not because we're self-centered or narcissistic. Autistic people are in our own worlds a lot. Honestly, our brains are all over the place much of the time, especially if you're one of the estimated 50 to possibly 85% of autistic people who also have ADHD. Our brains are busy. So freaking busy. Honestly, it's pretty annoying because there is no off switch. We're absorbed in our own thoughts a lot because there's a lot going on in there. I mean, a lot. It never stops. Ever.
Can't stop, won't stop.
We might zone out or just retreat into our own brains and our own worlds at times.
What the fuck was that?
But because we like it there. And sometimes we don't even have a choice. We have been kidnapped against our will by our own brains to a place that's quite possibly completely insane. And it's about to change to another insane place in 3 seconds. And then again in another 3 seconds. These kidnappers are the real deal. They're insane. They really are. We go wherever they take us. We don't have a choice. And sometimes we retreat into our own brains because we like it there. It's interesting and under more of our own control than a lot happening outside of us. Complete and total control.
Good God, man!
Autistic people might not get involved in conversations sometimes, or seem disinterested. Watch other videos of ours, like our video on double empathy or other videos we have.
Alright.